Have you ever noticed how one small moment can quietly take over an entire day? A stranger cuts you off in traffic. A coworker ignores your message. Someone leaves a cruel comment online. A cashier sounds impatient. A friend doesn't text back. None of these moments lasts more than a few seconds. Yet somehow, they keep living inside us. We replay them. We invent conversations that never happened. We imagine what we should have said. We give a few forgotten seconds the power to shape an entire day. Long after the other person has forgotten, we're still carrying them. Why? More than 2,000 years ago, a Taoist teacher answered that question with a story. A man was crossing a river at dawn. The water was quiet. Mist drifted across the surface. He rowed slowly, enjoying the silence. Then, another boat appeared through the fog. It drifted directly toward him. He called out, "Watch where you're going!" The boat kept coming. He shouted louder, "Move!" Still, the boat drifted closer. His frustration became anger. Who would be so careless? His grip tightened on the oars. He prepared to yell at the stranger for ruining the peace of the morning. Then the boats touched. He looked up. The boat was empty. No one had been steering it. No one had ignored him. No one had intended to offend him. The anger disappeared in an instant. Not because the collision hurt less, but because there was no one left to blame. The river didn't change. The collision didn't change. Only one thing changed: the story inside his mind. A moment earlier, he believed someone had disrespected him. Now, it was simply a drifting boat. Most of us rarely meet empty boats. At least, that's what it feels like. Someone speaks sharply. We wonder what they meant. Someone doesn't smile. We begin filling in the silence. A message goes unanswered. The imagination quietly gets to work. Little by little, the empty boat begins to fill, with intention, with judgment, with certainty. But certainty is often imagination wearing confidence. Perhaps they were grieving. Perhaps they had just received terrible news. Perhaps they were frightened. Perhaps they were exhausted. Perhaps their boat was emptier than we knew. This doesn't mean every action is harmless. Some people do choose cruelty. Some wounds are real. Wisdom isn't pretending otherwise. But much of the suffering that follows comes from believing we know what was inside another person's heart. Most of the time, we don't. We only know the story we created. The next time someone collides with your peace, pause, just for a moment. Before the mind begins writing its story, ask yourself, who is really sitting in the other boat? And whether anyone is there at all. Perhaps peace doesn't begin when the world becomes kinder. Perhaps it begins the moment we stop placing an enemy inside every empty boat.